Hello, everyone. We are Maria, Vanessa, Felicia, and Eric. And for dealing with affordable housing during COVID-19, we are proposing the Movable Studio, retrofitting shipping containers to create flexible and affordable studios.
Our site for the project is the East Bay, which connects the UC Berkeley campus to West Oakland, where the Port of Oakland is located.
The Port of West Oakland has an excess of out-of-service shipping containers, but also there are different opportunities. For example, the containers are low cost, structurally sound, and highly transferable. Even though it has limited space, it can easily fit for a 1 to 2 person household. That's why we want to use shipping containers as a versatile housing units.
The Bay Area is facing a shortage of affordable housing, with a high proportion of households paying more than half of their income on rent, especially around West Oakland and the UC Berkeley campus. In addition, at Berkeley, demand for campus housing significantly outpaces supply. Berkeley has the least student housing per its student body of any campus in the UC system. When surveyed, the majority of students stated that they would prefer to live in a studio. So our user for the project is students, as well as 1 to 2 person low-income households.
We're proposing to procure a bulk of 20-foot single-use containers from overseas with a hard cost of $3,100. They're structurally viable, enclosed in a weatherproof shell, easily fabricated off-site, easily transported to the site, and easily forklifted into place in a configuration of units. The inside of the units would be retrofitted with standardized off-the-shelf parts into a simple open plan configuration that enables light and air to penetrate through the unit, with operable windows on either end. This unit features a proprietary insulation that conforms to the corrugated pattern of the walls, which prevents condensation from forming and mold spawning compared to traditional insulation standardized sort of processes in these shipping container units.
The container is highly flexible and scalable. It can be stacked, copied, shifted, and rotated in a number of different ways, resulting in units ranging from size small to extra large.
The units can also fit into different sizes of plots. As you can see on the right, there are different vacant plots in West Oakland. And here is an example on the left showing a small plot and how our units can fit into it.
The open floor plan configuration allows for easy access to a cross ventilation passively to enable pathogens and viruses from easily being swept out of your apartment and prevent other dangerous bacteria from building up in the air, according to CDC and EPA guidelines. On the right, there's a column of diagrams that show how orienting the buildings differently according to the wind can adapt to the site depending on the orientation of the plot.
Here is another example of how our units can fit into a larger plot in West Oakland.
This project has the potential to grow into the urban fabric. It can insert and expand in the city like playing Tetris or Legos in real life. The flexible unit can be placed in between buildings or in backyards, considering that the family could get a tax credit for hosting a student in their garden. It could also be inserted in buildings or on top of unused rooftops and parking lots, while taking advantage of the existing structure. Sometimes they could be in alleys, or even become mixed-use neighborhoods with first-floor retail that could support some of the other units with a percentage of the revenue.
Now let's go to funding and finance. This is a critical part to demonstrate the feasibility of our project. Similar to other affordable housing projects, potential sources of funding for ground lease and land purchase can be coming from soft loans, from public funds, and also grants. And below are the cost estimate and revenues of the project. The revenues would come from 50 households of 1 to 2 person at 50% AMI and paying 30% of their rent. And it can also coming from students. The rent are highly affordable at around $800 per month for a single unit. And this demonstrates that how this project is able to achieve project surplus within a 30-year period. So with our highly flexible and adaptive unit design and with affordability, we hope it can be widely implemented. Thank you.
Thank you.